Do you remember that video I made a couple of days ago where I said that musicians, artists, actors, celebrities, public figures were so important in the civil rights movement, and how any liberation movement throughout history has needed artists of all kinds, visual artists, performance artists? And in today's American society, so many of our artists are wealthy, influential people who have vast sums of money and massive platforms that they could be using to defend the rights and lives of the very people who made them rich and famous. And I'm not talking about the folks like Snoop Dogg and Jewel and Carrie Underwood who are like openly in support of this regime. I'm talking about all the other ones that are hiding in the background and are choosing not to use their wealth and power and influence for good. And I am so encouraged by any actor or musician who is using their skills, their talent, their platform to defend democracy. So the first non-gardening video I had go viral on my YouTube was one that I made early on in this regime that I filmed at 1 a.m. I was prompted to make it because I was scrolling Instagram in the middle of the night and I saw actor Martha Plimpton from Goonies who was saying, y'all, this is a coup. Anybody else feel like it's a coup? Is it just me? And I was like, oh my God. Like 3 days earlier, I had made a quick 15-second TikTok where I said, this is a coup, y'all. Does everybody not understand that this is a coup? And my comments were just flooded with people being like, that's nonsense, Angela. You're completely, freaking out over nothing. No, obviously it's not a coup. And I felt really dejected. Like, am I the only one who's seeing what's happening here? And then I happened to see, a very well-respected actor who said, was echoing my sentiments just days later. And I was like, okay, I know it's not just me. And so I made this video at 1 a.m. that I was like, Martha's saying it, like, this is what is happening. And that video went incredibly viral and my YouTube channel just like blew up. And now, of course, we all know what's happening. We all know that Elon Musk and Donald Trump are carrying out an authoritarian takeover of the US and destroying our democracy. So from my own very narrow, my personal sphere, one celebrity speaking out prompted me to make a video that reached like 1.5 million people. I also noticed yesterday that she follows me on Instagram, which is just like, I'm not one to be starstruck, but I'm humbled. So anytime an actor uses their huge platform and their influence and their skills, right, their acting skills, or any musician uses their stage and their voice to defend American democracy, to defend the lives of people here and abroad, to try and stop the horrible suffering that this regime is rolling out, I want to give them mad props. Like, thank you for being the folks who are using the tools at your disposal to help the American people. Okay, so now that I'm almost 3 minutes in, let me get to the point of this video. Today I saw that Will Grant, Q Dancy, using an American accent. My daughters both love Hannibal, so he'll always be Will Grant to me when he does an American accent. He said this.
Maybe I'm paranoid. I hope that I am. But they are following a playbook, going after journalists, universities, law firms, generals, sacking gatekeepers and replacing them with corrupt and incompetent toadies. He says, you people are being paranoid, which is what's wrong with the Dems. They are still playing by the rules when there are no rules anymore. It's 2 months. It's been 2 months into this insanity, and I am not sleeping. Even in the midst of the Vietnam War, with tens of thousands of young boys crossing the border to avoid the draft, even crazy fucking Richard Nixon never thought about invading Canada or annexing it. But every day, more kidnappings, more disappearances. They begin with the illegals, then the green cards, and the student who wrote an op-ed, for Christ's sakes. So when do you think they're gonna come for us? If you think that it can't happen here, you are not paying attention, because it is already happening.
This is what we need more of. We need more of celebrities to not only use their financial resources, but also to use their voices and their platforms. Brilliant and entirely accurate monologue from Hugh. The reality is that people look up to celebrities, look up to actors and musicians, and think that they are somehow, more knowledgeable, or what they say is authoritative. That simply is the dynamic that exists. People look at celebrities as authoritative and they will listen to what you have to say. They may not listen to middle-aged homeschool mom whose expertise is gardening, but they are going to listen to you. Please use your platforms, right? Celebrities, artists, musicians, please use your platforms for good. And to those of us that are ordinary people, let the folks that you look up to know, like, I buy your merch, I listen to your music, I buy your albums, I go to your movies, I helped make you who you are. Where is the reciprocity? Where is the caring about your fans and our lives? And why are you not standing up for us? I know this is an idiosyncrasy of mine, but I generally don't like celebrities, except I am a diehard fan of Fall Out Boy. Like, I don't care what you think about that. But their fan base is largely queer, largely neurodivergent, two groups that are heavily impacted by the Trump regime, two groups that are being actively discriminated against in 2025 America. So Pete, use your poetry. Patrick, use your voice. Joe, give Patrick a boost up to the microphone. And like, Andy, we know you're a real one. You have been outspokenly pro-Palestinian liberation for more than 20 years. So all of you boys, here's your chance to do something for the lives of your fans and the future of your country. I think we should all be exhorting our celebrities to do something with their platform, with their influence, with their tremendous financial resources. Tag them on social media. Ask them to have solidarity with the working class people who made them rich and famous. Ask them to use their acting skills like Hugh did. Ask them to use their talent, their music, their stage, their platform to do something. They have access to abundant resources that we could never hope to harness. But just like the power lies with the people when it comes to the government, it's us, the people, who made celebrities rich and famous, and ultimately they will answer to us. They will listen to popular opinion. They will be swayed by the public. So maybe consider taking a few minutes and urging your favorite artist to do what Hugh did, or even more, to do more. It's time for them to step up and do more.